Lordy. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Guys, I'm looking behind me because IT people supposed to be coming today to the office. But how's everybody doing on this Friday? I hope all is well. I'm just sitting here waiting for I don't want to miss them. Supposed to be coming to bring me a new, I don't know how new, probably a refurbished or something, laptop. Ooh, because everybody else got a new one, but I guess I must have been, that was the only time when I was out, when I was feeling bad. So, ooh, how's everybody doing? I hope all is well. I am so glad to be on break right now, but it ain't going to listen. It's going to go by so fast. That's the only thing. It's going to go by so darn fast. And I tell you, guys, I haven't dealt with any walk-ins today, but them phones sure been going off because, well, I guess folks don't feel like coming out in the cold and everybody want to stay home and just make phone calls. But then when they call, they want to get all out of pocket sometimes. I'm like, what's going on over here? But they hear my little voice because I try to sound as soothing as I can sound. Like, I'm not here to hurt if I can help people. Now, don't come through the door with the cray-cray. Don't come through the door, meaning the phone, with the cray-cray. Yeah, 'cause some people act like, you were somewhere in the vicinity when stuff started blowing up on them. I'm like, wait a minute now. I mean, I got my own stuff I'm going through. I ain't trying to put no burdens on nobody. Act just like you were somehow in the vicinity when things went left. No, I had nothing to do with nothing. I promise you I didn't. Oh, my Lord, I wasn't nowhere near when it started blowing up on you, baby. Ooh, but there's some folks, they such sweetheart. They such sweetheart. They'll call and they know exactly what they're calling about, and we have a good time. Sometimes, honey, listen, I know I ain't supposed to, but sometimes we be having a little Sunday school, or should I say Monday school, on the phone. Yeah, because some people have very, very nice dispositions. I love working with those people, And then the older people, you got to give them grace. I'm like, because the world we live in today, guys, listen, some of you may have experienced where some of the younger generation, it's like, ain't no respect or nothing nowhere for, the older. And I told somebody, just keep on living, baby. Because what you call yourself doing to older folks now, baby, it's going to revisit. It's going to spin the bin. I thought I heard the elevator. It's going to spin the bin, and then you're going to be scratching your head and your behind at the same time trying to figure out why all this mess coming your way. Well, because you done did something that wasn't so cute when you were doing it. It's like, I don't know, people don't think ahead. They just think for the here and the now, And a lot of times it gets them in some hot water later on in life. And see, that's why they don't really understand, because when karma hit, it don't necessarily have to hit you in the next 5 seconds, Hello, Z1. It don't have to hit you in the next 5 seconds or anything. It might be 5 years later when you done forgot all about the infraction, You done forgot all about it. And then here come karma saying, okay, it's payback time. You remember when you did X, Y, and Z? Oh, well, don't worry about it if you don't remember it. I remember it, and here I am. Boop! Stuff start going left, and you trying to figure out. That's why I stopped laughing. I used to laugh at people when I was young. I used to laugh at people when they fell down. I thought it was the funniest. Until I took a spill. And honey, let me tell you, the joke was up. The joke was over. I laughed no more. I'm like, I mean, karma made a believer out of me. Because I'm laughing at somebody go down, and maybe a day or two later, I found myself picking myself up off the ground. And then I didn't think nothing was funny about, having to pick myself up. Hello. Welcome to the live, everybody. Listen, if you're above the age of 18, can you hit the subscribe button for me, if you will? Also, thumbs your girl up. Welcome to Sharinabelli, guys. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. Welcome, welcome. Brody, I thank you. Are you over 18? I need you to be over 18 because the channel's not made for children, baby. Okay? All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm looking for the IT people, guys. So y'all going to see me looking back periodically. Because I'm looking for the IT people to come. They're supposed to be bringing me a new laptop. But if they get here, they get here. If they don't, they don't, But yeah, I don't understand why people don't understand that karma is real. So if you're up here, which you're not supposed to be up here, if you're like, let's say you're 18, 19, listen, please understand. Miss Sharinabelli telling you the gospel truth that when you go making fun or picking or whatever at folk, expect a knock at the door. And don't expect it 2 seconds after you did it. Don't expect it 2 days after you did it. Not even 2 weeks. It might take, maybe 2 years, 3 years, or longer. But trust me, the knock is going to come. And it's going to be karma. Coming to pay back those things. Listen, I'm speaking of what I know because karma came spinning that bin around my way. I'm like, I'm done. See, now I'm going to have to keep falling on my head. A house or nothing else had to continue to fall on my head for me to get the picture. You know what I mean? But people is something. People is something. They don't get it until they have to do something 5 and 6 and 8 and 12 times. And then they might get their bodies up a vow or a clue or something and say, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But guys, I'm telling you, but some of the clients or customers or whatever, they tickle me though. Because they they act just like, we had something to do with the things that was going on in their life, the things that's kind of exploding. I tell them in a heartbeat, I'm like, I promise you, I wasn't nowhere in the midst. I had nothing to do with it. And if I can't help, I'm certainly not going to hurt. So I'll give you the information I got. It's your job to do with it what you can to try to make your situation, get a little better for you. Some people pay attention, take heed, and some people don't. So some people have it. My mama used to say about me, a hard head makes a soft backside. A hard head makes a soft backside. She used to also say, you make that bed, you're going to have to lie in it. I'm like, because when I was younger, it took me a minute to understand that these people were onto something. They knew a little something, but I couldn't, first time me hearing these things, I wasn't willing and able. I didn't want to hear it. I was like, I'm going to do me until karma did me. It ain't funny. It ain't funny at all. It's the truth, though. But I'm just saying, I can relate to some people who kind of being resistant to doing the right thing. Because, like I said, that wasn't the right thing for me to sit there and laugh at nobody when they hitting the ground. That wasn't right. But oh well, I did it, and then I fell and hit that ground myself, and I had to understand, it's something to what these old people are saying. If only we would take heed and listen. So anybody out there, young people on here, y'all pay attention. Understand that what you put out in the universe, what you put out in the universe, it's going to come back to you. Sometimes it comes back sevenfold, sometimes eight, sometimes 20. You never know. So the only way to kind of get around that, for karma not to be coming knocking at your door, just do the right thing the first time, okay? And please don't be no followers. Please, I'm talking to the young people who might be watching. And like I said, hopefully you 18. Because, see, if you're under 18, you ought not to be here. Got to go find yourself a crayon, a coloring book, or find something else to do. I thank you for wanting to come, but the channel is just not made for kids, okay, guys? But, yeah. Hello. Hello, hello. So I want you guys to pay attention, okay? Pay attention and do what you know is the right thing to do. Don't be a follower. Just because your friends might be, doing this, that, and the other. Well, maybe they didn't have no proper upbringing. Maybe they got the streets trying to guide them. And half the time we know street, they ain't really got no real nothing. You know what I mean? They ain't really got no real information, something that can take people a long way in life. They just got that what their mentality is some type of I'm gonna get mine, I'm gonna get it now. But sometimes, a lot of times, it leads them down the wrong path, and they sometimes they can get put in the hospital, put in jail. So, like I used to tell my grandkids, and I still to this day, Almighty put that brain in your head for you to use. Don't let nobody else use your brain, okay? You use it, all right? You use it. Hello, Ahmad. How are you? Guys, I'm on my little lunch break, but I'm getting ready. I just came on here for a couple of minutes just to talk. I wanted to talk a little bit about, just following your own mind. If somebody try to tell you about doing anything that you know in your heart of hearts that's not right, listen, you don't want to be in that camp. You don't want to be in that camp. It ain't worth it because it can lead you into much larger things that can get you possibly in much larger troubles. So, yes, do what you know is right to do the first time. And don't worry about them people not wanting to be hanging around. You don't want to be hanging around them no how. Because it's like they just going to lead you to a mountain of trouble. A mountain of trouble, okay? Now, I really came up here to say hello to all the POs. If anybody here don't know who the POs is, that's everybody who subscribed to Sharinabelli. That's the name of my channel. Over here, guys, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. That's what I like to say. Oh, Lordy. I told you I'm looking for the computer guy. I don't know. I guess they probably at lunch or I don't know. Maybe they might be coming next week. But the manager did tell me that they were coming today, this Friday. So, but anyway, if they get here, they get here. If they don't, I just want you guys to understand. Please use what Almighty put in your skull, okay? Don't let anybody, anywhere, okay, take you down that wrong path, all right? I see it all the time. I even see some children who look like they are good kids, but when they're around wrong people, then they're willing to sacrifice, I guess, to stay around. But see, mm-mm. You don't want to be around nobody who just going to get you in a world of trouble. You just don't. You can pray for them people, pray that they'll see the light and go a different direction in life. But you don't want to be mixed up in that yourself, okay? Because you don't know what streets, avenue, roads that you might be traveling, messing with. Bell College. Hey, girl, I was in here trying to talk to some of the young folk. If they in here, 18, 19. Ugh. Bell College, I'm waiting on the IT person. That's why I keep looking back. They supposed to be bringing me a laptop. But I'm on my lunch break, so if they come this daggone time of day, listen, Linda, listen, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't want to miss the laptop. I do want to get the new laptop. They should have came this morning. They should have came this morning. Yeah, Bell College, because I try to tell my grandkids, I told my grandkids, listen, God put that brain in whose head? I must have said it so many times that my second oldest grandson, I guess he had enough. He's a grandma, I done heard it a million times. But that last time I said it to him, Bell College, his head dropped. And when that head dropped, Bell College, I knew he had it. I knew it sunk in. Sometimes it takes repetition to tell these young people because they don't understand the seriousness of some of the things that they choose to do in life. They don't understand. But when you haven't met him yet, but when my second grandson, my second oldest grandson, when I told him that last time, I left him alone when he dropped that head, girl. Because once that head dropped, I knew it was sunk in. I knew he had it. And now he drive 18 wheelers. He was a CO, but he didn't like the life. He thought it was some funky stuff going on. Um, he thought it was some funky stuff going on inside them walls. So that's when he came out of being a correctional officer, and he started driving 18 wheelers. And he good with that because he get to travel to different states and stuff like that. And that's what we got to do. We just got to kind of pound it, our words, because it's so much temptation out here, and our children or grandchildren, they think it's a certain thing is cool and it's what's in. But see, what they don't understand is where that can lead you to. It can lead you to places you don't want to go, don't want to be. So I don't know how I got on that, but I just listen. It came out, and we just went with it. We just went with it, Bell College. But yeah, I wonder about our young people this day because I see it on my travels to and from work because I don't venture outside too much unless I'm going running errands and things like that. I don't mess with this outside because I see times are so different, and people would rather do wrong when they know what the right thing is to do, but they rather do wrong to stay in with that so called cool crowd. But see, and them people ain't gonna be by your side. If you have to end up in court, they not gonna go no court with you. They gonna be somewhere up under the bed, hiding and shaking, trying to duck to whoever they trying to duck. I'm like, y'all better get yourself some information and try to understand that this world. My mama used to tell me not to go looking for trouble because trouble will come and find you. Mine did too. Mine did too. Told me that very thing. You hear me? I feel you on that. My mama, she tried her best, her and all the older people that was reared, in my family. Hey, Miss B, girl, got me laughing. Miss B. Miss B always got me laughing about something she done said. But yeah, Bell College, I'm feeling you on that. Because some people always say stuff like that. And then, but why, when you young, I try to have a little grace for some of these young people. But now, the time that we living in, you just gotta listen, let these children know, listen, you barking up the wrong tree. You about to get yourself in places you don't want to go. And there ain't no need of you trying to blame mama and papa when you didn't have people telling you, don't do this, don't do that. But your friend come along and they say, come on, yo, and you done hightail it somewhere and then you got yourself all messed up in a world of hurt. Trying to figure out why you there. Because you brought yourself there. They don't make clothes like they used to. That coat warm. That's a nice coat. My gray coat I had on yesterday. I don't know. I tried to put it on this morning, but it was something wrong with the zipper, so I had to put that in the cleaners and get cause I ain't gonna put no zipper on nothing. I don't feel like it. I just I'll give them a couple of nickels and let them put a zipper on there for me. Cause I'm not getting rid of that gray. That gray coat is nice and warm too. But that tan coat, I like that. A lot of people like that coat. Yes, indeed. But that ain't why. That ain't why you tickle me so good, Miss B. My mama said, "What goes around comes around." That's right, karma. Karma. I was just telling them, Miss B. I was just telling them how when I was younger. Now I knew right from wrong. I'm telling y'all, I went to church in the womb. Had a grandmother who didn't play. But you know, sometimes you sneak off with your friends. You think you're gonna do stuff, and we could do that here in Maryland. But when we was in North Carolina, you had everybody hanging out the windows. Everybody knew everybody, so you couldn't do too much down there. But my family, they told me the same thing. Said the same thing. What comes around goes around, and what you think you doing in the dark, God knows, karma know all about it. Got the address, got your name, got your social, got everything you need to locate you. Ooh, child. But yeah, it's sad because I see children. I be on my little, like I say, on my way to work or on my way home, and I'm telling you, y'all know I take public transportation, and these children, they'll flop at the front seats and stuff like that, and see people coming on with crutches or canes and things, and won't even move. They'll act like they so engrossed into their phone. First they be looking up, then they see somebody with some crutches, then their head go flopping down. I'm like, y'all really gonna do that? And then we got some older people out here, because when I got on the bus, this was months ago, I had gotten on the bus and I had asked the one little young man, he was about 10 or 11. I said, baby, can I have a seat? Do you know this grown tail, simple, foolish woman got upset because I asked her? Now the baby didn't get upset, the baby got out. I got out, he got up. And he didn't say a word. But somebody looked like she was in her 30s, could have been 40s. I'm like, she was getting mad because, what is wrong with these people? Your blood pressure went up? Oh, I got you, Miss B. Miss B, got to lay in the bed. You make, including that salty chicken right there. Miss B. Miss B, I don't know. But what's up with him washing one piece of chicken at a time? I'm like, what kind of messed up stuff is that? But if you stealing this and stealing that, and you ain't paying for nothing, I guess you can, use stuff all half-happedly. You know what I mean? You can just, like I said, I did a show. I said, I put my stuff in a bowl and clean it that way. He's gonna tell me his mama taught him something. I'm sure she didn't teach you nothing like that. That's how slow he is. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. I say, Lord have mercy. Oh well, it is what it is, Miss B. I don't know what to say on that one, because what is he, almost 40 years old? I think he said 37, 38. If he ain't got it, he probably won't get it. You know, and messing with that girl can't count past one. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Miss B, I tell you, you bring me laughter, I'm trying to tell you. But listen, guys, I gotta get on up out of here. Oh, Lord have mercy. I hope them people didn't show up. I'm waiting on that IT man to bring this laptop. Now, because see, if he come during my lunch, the rest of my lunch, that's just license for me to get up out of here a little early. You know what I mean? Because you done interrupted my lunch. But anyway, see you later, Miss B. Thanks for that laughter. she said, Mama, D got murked. Wait, one, make one. Wait. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord, the next thing you know, she going to be telling her Ricky Rick done got married. Lord have mercy. I don't believe nothing that woman say. I need to see the proof. I need to see it. Nah, I wish she would go around there and do a couple of videos. I want to see Mr. Queen D. Ooh, Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy, guys. I gotta go, y'all. My lunch break is about up. But I thank y'all. I will see y'all on another live. Thanks for coming, everybody. Oh, Miss B. That's the lie she told. You right about that, Bell. God, that's the lie she told. This woman don't know nothing but lies. I want... Whoo, Lord have mercy. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming. Y'all be safe and warm out there. Wherever you are,